Hey, it's Paul Bellini, and I'm at the Royal York Hotel with drag legend Michelle DuBarry. Why? Because Michelle DuBarry is turning 80.
That's a lot. Oh, that's true, yeah. No, actually, I say life begins at 40, so I'm actually 39.
39.
And I'm turning double 40. It sounds a lot better, actually.
You're still active on the drag circuit. You perform all the time. I mean, I've seen you probably a half dozen times in the last 2 years.
Well, I've been out a lot. I've been 25 years in our Imperial Court of Toronto idea, so I've been out to all the events, and actually nobody else can say that they've been 25 years in one organization, and that's me. I was at the very beginning. And also I've been in the DQ shows, which raised $1 million for KCOs, of course, too. So I'm not as out as much as I used to be. I get a little more tired now than I used to be.
So how old were you when you first did drag?
At 9 years old, my 3 girl cousins dressed me up with a black velvet dress, a strapless, and a little beret, and a little locket, and I'm standing just so. Like I never felt nervous about dressing up and being in the bars, and I never felt nervous about it. I always felt natural. It's always been in me, I guess, right?
So, over the years, you've done a lot of fundraising, right?
Yeah.
I mean, could you estimate how much money that you've helped raise over the years?
Well, I've been part of fundraising, definitely a part, not me doing, but the DQ shows raised $1 million for KCOs, and I'm quite sure our 25 years of the court has raised probably $1 million. I mean, probably $1 million. I mean, I'm not sure exactly, but I mean, every year it's been 40,000, 60,000, 30,000, so.
Let me ask you, why do you think drag endures? What is its popularity? Why is it still so popular?
Well, I don't think it'll ever end. Like I say, there's a lot of very young, very talented people like Misconception and Panorama and Sapanda and who are very talented, and they're certainly keeping the drag name going. The kids don't realize how lucky they are that they can walk around in bizarre outfits on the street and swish and carry on.
But maybe they see someone like you and figure, well, if he can do it, I can do it. You know what I mean? It's that sort of thing that they don't really understand the struggle that you had back in, what, the 50s and 60s?
We had our police raids to check that we had men's underwear on, and
they would check. They would check?
At the lineup. I got married in '57, actually, to a real woman, and divorced in '61, so that's history. She still calls me every morning, actually.
So basically, the world's a lot easier to live in now.
Oh, definitely, yeah, except for this big problem of young people committing suicide. I don't understand where these parents, they have parents, don't they?
Well, what advice would you give young people today?
Oh, well, I mean, how would we get out word to them? If you're having any trouble, please start talking to somebody about it. Whether it's the minister or, there's lots of people to tell the problem to, but they're not doing it.
Well, I wish you the best. Happy birthday. If you see Michelle DuBarry on the street, make sure you wish her a happy 80th birthday. Still kicking after all these years, and hopefully around a lot longer.